Hello, welcome to Hell's Paradise. The anime starts with some botoxed shogun trying to execute a criminal, but he just won't fucking die. After trying decapitation, burning, ripping him apart, you fucking name it, he is still alive and kicking. So he orders a professional bitch to come and turn him to sushi. But she starts asking him questions instead, so we get a little backstory. Basically, this white-haired folk was the strongest shinobi in his village or some shit. So strong, in fact, that he got to clap the cheeks of his boss's daughter. He was also believed to be without emotion, so he didn't give a fuck if he died or not. But after some time, his loving wife turned him from the killer that he was into a bunny loving bitch. He then goes and asks her father to let him retire as a shinobi and live the rest of his life with that bitch. But he doesn't like that very much and he sends a couple of men to kill him. They fail and he slices them all, but now he's a murderer, so the shogun wants to fuck him up basically. Cut to the execution day where now the bitch is supposed to slice his head, but he starts fighting back instead, proving that he still wants to live. Killer bitch then explains to him that they found an island named Heaven or something, and they believe there's an elixir alive on that island. They sent a few of their own men, but they all came back dead. If he manages to bring back the elixir, he would be forgiven and go back to live with his wife. Cut to the place where they gathered all the criminals. They get shown an example of some men that came back from the island full with flowers or some shit. They explain to them that on the island they're gonna have an executioner watching over them to make sure they don't run away. Also, they brought too many criminals, so now they have to go into a full fucking brawl and kill each other. After they finish, only a few bad guys remain alive. This bitch, this fucking Kakashi, these two sexy bitches, this pimp, and Andrew the Giant. Once on the island, this bitch wants to kill Kakashi because he doesn't want his hands tied, which is fucking stupid. Like, how is he supposed to fight monsters with his hands tied? Anyway, he gets a fucking rock in his face from another criminal. She thinks he's dead, but his main issue is why is that criminal's hands free? He doesn't give a fuck, so he now has to fight him with his hands tied. Anyway, useless story because he wins. And I think in the span of fucking 5 minutes, 2 criminals die and an executioner. Anyway, useless. Now Kakashi wants to kill this bitch, which is stupid as fuck because the rules were that if your executioner dies, you don't get shit, you don't get your pardon, and basically you did all that for free. But he doesn't give 2 fucks, he still fights her. He is not able to kill her because his wife that has a dick on her face, to be honest, she has a dick, like full-on penis on her face, somehow controlling his emotions, and he feels bad about killing her, so he doesn't, and they're all good. They then get attacked by some monsters while this useless bitch just stands there and nearly dies as well somehow. They then get saved by the purple bitch and she tries to seduce him, but fails because he just can't stop taking off the dick on his wife's face. They just agree to work together. They then get attacked by Andrew the Giant, who makes 3 food out of this guy, but bitch finally comes useful for once and cuts his throat. She then picks his head up and spits some bullshit like, "Oh, you're such a kind soul, you were just hungry and not understood. Bitch hate his parents and your teacher, fuck, so sweet." Now go to your kid running by them and they just start fucking chasing it. After they catch the kid, this talking tree tells them to please return the child and he will show them his village and answer all their questions. I'm not sure how good it is to let that child go with the talking tree, but they're criminals, they don't give a fuck. Talking tree then explains that the island is split into 3 sectors and the fruit of life is in the middle. But in the middle there will be some gods named Tencent or some shit, and they're basically some cunts that keep changing sexes between them, and they just keep fucking all day. Like, that's all they do, they fuck some weird shit. Anyway, bam bam boom, useless bitch being useless again was sleeping and Kakashi managed to run away. Good fucking job. He then finds this girl, I don't fucking know anymore, who's like one of the gods, and they start killing each other, but Kakashi is stronger, so he wins. No, he fucking doesn't. Bitch transforms into a fucking zap tower and starts his ass. He gets saved by the pink hair girl because she has some powers. He then meets with this pirate looking folk and they get attacked by 2 semi-gods. They're not full gods, they're like pussy gods. They want to take the little girl away because she has some god powers, but Kakashi turns into a child protecting services and stops them. He then wakes up in a cave after passing out, but he doesn't remember anything, not even his wife or who the people that are with him are, so his killer instincts come back and he just wants to play along and kill them if they find him out. And that's where the anime ends. Story is quite shit, didn't really progress much, and the side characters are so useless, I just didn't talk about them. And that's it, thank you!